All right, let's do Charlotte FC. Everyone saw the meme. I'm sure you did, where the manager said, shout out my guy, Top Bin 90. It was bad. It does not look good because when your manager is in a press conference 10 days or 2 weeks before the season starts and says, right now, we are screwed.
Do they even have enough players to fill a roster?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
But it's a lot of academy guys and college, a little bit few MLS players. They have had a disaster trying to build this roster, and they waited too long. That's what happened. They waited last second. They focused way too much on ticket sales and not enough on building this roster. We might see a season of disastrous proportions. I mean, the lowest season in MLS history, the worst point total was 14 points. We might be seeing that this year with Charlotte FC. Only reason I don't say that's the case because I think people are going to be coming out to home games. But the fact that their ticket prices are higher than Chelsea's and Bayern Munich's is outrageous for a team that doesn't even exist yet in a non-soccer specific stadium.
Let me tell you this. I'm not going to sit here and act like I follow the MLS hardcore, but I follow Charlotte FC on Twitter, and I do check all the scores of their games. I'm just curious, like soccer, whatever. I saw so much branding in the offseason, so much, ticket sales, pushing the stadium, pushing the branding, like, oh, do this.
Come to opening night.
We're minted out, whatever. All that's fine. That's cool. Do you not think it would be more effective to build a good team and focus on that? And then people realize, holy shit, we have a top 5, top 10 MLS team. Let me go see what all the hype's about. Is that crazy?
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like if more effort was put on the team, then
I'm genuinely shocked. I'm genuinely shocked about how many ticket sales season tickets have been sold. I believe it's like 25,000 season tickets, which is crazy because they're making people buy PSLs
for a first-year club.
For a first-year club, they're making people buy PSLs in a stadium where you already have to have a PSL to own Panthers season tickets.
They have a lot of faith in Charlotte sports fans, but you know what? The sales speak for themselves, I guess.
Exactly, because opening night, they're at 68,000 tickets sold out of 74,000. That's going to be an awesome game. They start Saturday in D.C. at Audi Field. D.C. is the first game. Charlotte FC is like plus 400, and DC is supposed to finish like 10th in the Eastern Conference. I mean, I've seen them. And also, our best player is stuck in Eastern Europe right now trying to get a green card visa worked out. So he's not even going to be here. He's in Poland right now, stuck.
Has Charlotte FC? I've seen them been playing some games. I guess preseason. I guess what it is. Have they scored a goal?
They have not scored an open play goal. They scored a couple. They scored a PK and off of a set piece, and it was a header. But they have not scored an open play goal. Which, I mean, you're telling me that's not concerning? I mean,
that is very concerning.
And I watched a little bit of the couple of games. I haven't been able to catch all the preseason games. The midfield looks like it just gets torched. And the thing is, I'm super excited about this. I think it's awesome. I've been wanting a soccer team in Charlotte for years. Even you know that. I've been begging for one. It would be sick. I thought it was going to be in Raleigh, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like Charlotte's pretty crowded, and Raleigh would be a good market. Because Raleigh was very well there.
Raleigh was more than willing to build a soccer-specific stadium, and I think that is huge because we're going to see this problem because opening night and the first couple weeks are going to be, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I get to see
what a good decision to play in Bank of America.
Like all this, and then come June, when you're playing freaking the Columbus Crew and it's a rainy night and there are 6,000 people in a 74,000 seat stadium, it is going to look awful.
It's like us at the NYCFC game.
They actually have a decent supporter section though. I mean, you went to the NYCFC game, but that's the thing. It weird.
Looks though, the way it looks.
Yankee Stadium's a lot worse than a football stadium just because how a baseball stadium's designed. It just doesn't fit soccer.
No,
but it's going to look bad. And also the fact that they took out probably the best grass in the NFL and put in a turf field that people are just going to get hurt on. It's so frustrating how these NFL teams cannot afford to upkeep grass.
They make enough profit. They make enough profit.
Just do what the Raiders do. The Raiders grow grass outside and roll it in.
Yeah. It's not rocket science. It's 2022.
I mean, we saw in the Super Bowl, Odell Beckham tore his ACL on this artificial crappy turf.
National championship game.
Yeah,
we saw it.
Exactly. But that's the thing. But I mean, honestly, I am super excited. I'm gonna watch every single Charlotte FC game. I'm gonna be on the edge of my seat. I'm gonna be cheering no matter what. Look, we say time and time again, Charlotte sports are doomed to mediocrity. Will never be good, and I will still always just be watching every single stupid Charlotte sports event, just thinking, having the stupid idea of hope in a Charlotte sports team.
Because sometimes there's glimmers of hope.
Oh, glimmers, yeah. 2015.
There's moments where you're like, yeah, or even like during the year, they're like, oh, this is it. This is the year we make a run. All of a sudden, we end up 9th, 10th playing tournament.
Early January Hornets.
Yep.
But
Panthers start 3-0. Is Sam Darnold the savior? No.
But no, I am super excited about Charlotte FC. I think there'll definitely be some growing pains. I wrote an MLS preview, Eastern Conference preview on cartercast.com. And I wrote it. I have Charlotte FC finishing second to last in the Eastern Conference. And I didn't put them last just because I'm really hoping they don't finish last. And I couldn't put them last because I read that. I'm pulling for the team. Like this sounds super negative right now because there are a lot of negatives. That ticket prices are outrageous. I'm not like $50 to go see an MLS game in a 74,000 seat stadium when I can go
I'm not doing it.
to any other MLS stadium that's 25,000 seats and pay $20.
As a normal, like if I lived in Charlotte, I'm not like too interested in soccer. I wouldn't pay that consistently. There's no way.
The supporter section is like the cheapest season tickets, and those are like $30 a game. And you have to stand the whole time, which the supporter section would be super fun, but it looks like the ticket sales are looking great. Hopefully the team plays well, but and you feel bad for the manager, man. He's just put in a terrible, terrible spot.
I know. I agree. I
mean, you can see like the interviews. But oh well. We have Charlotte. We have soccer has finally come to the greatest state in the country, starting Saturday at Audi Field in the afternoon. Charlotte FC plus 400. Book it right now. Or they're like 80-1 to win the MLS Cup. Just throw.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, exactly.